Is that plugged in? And the treadmill ain't even plugged in, folks. Gotta plug the treadmill. You got to. Yo. Yeah. Go to charge for that. Good morning, good morning, good morning. You have to let that sit down for a second. Good morning, good morning, good morning. God bless, God bless. Just cut this thing on. Goddamn power button. Oh. Do you want to wake up this machine? Yeah, wake it up. Wake it up. Wake everything up. Wake everybody up. Load and workout. There we go. Oh, shit. Oh. Man, give me some speed on this thing. Yeah. It's gonna be a good day, man. It's gonna be a good day. We're gonna get some things done. I might go down to Warner Robinson today. Pay our respects. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Man, get up and do something, man. Do something. Stretch. Appreciate that, appreciate that. Get up and do something, man. Get up and do something. Stretch. Run in place. Read the Bible. Read the Quran. Pray. Play slot. Do something. If it ain't nothing but spreading positive energy, yeah, just spread positive energy. Just tell somebody something positive. That'll work too. Your shirt looks so nice today. You be like, yo, I like your teeth. I've been up since 3 in the morning, passing out word of God. Hey, that's positive right there. That's effective. And you're trying to add to the lives of other people. That's a blessing right there. That means it ain't even about you. You're just trying to give somebody else their positivity. That's the best energy in the world. Because some people need it, bro. Or I don't want to say, bro, let me see. People need that positive energy. That's why they be like, how you doing today, Mr. Butler? I'd be like, it's the best day of my life. Do it always be the best day of my life? It don't, but it do. It do because I be alive and I be living and I'm free. And there's a lot of people that's not free, ain't alive, and or they ain't living. So, feel like it's the best day of my life, man. I don't know how I can get no better. God, I got to slow down. All that is positive affirmations. That is me simply putting positive energy into the universe. When you put positive energy into the universe has a responsibility to return the energy. Somebody asks you how you doing and you just be like, oh man, it's going. It's all right. That's how your day gonna be, folks. You ever talk yourself into a sickness? You be like, you talk yourself into a sickness. You make yourself sick because of the things that you say. People ask me, hey man, how you doing? I say, man, it's the best day of my life. I don't know how I can get no better. God got to slow down, man. It's too many blessings, man. These can't be all my blessings, man. Can't be all my blessings. These blessings gotta belong to somebody else. But I'm thankful for them. Come on with it. Come on with it. Oh man. It could always be worse. Always be worse. I'm gonna ride this, see where it take me. Feel. I don't like these shoes because they keep coming untied. Guess what? I ain't gonna stop. I'm not gonna stop. Keep going. See if we can't get our incline on. Do something with this incline. Give me a little resistance. Bruh. Come on, man. Come on, man. Come on, man. Alright, here we go. When did you get out? Man, I came home in 2006. November 26, 2006. So, I've been home about 20 years, bro. From 1996 to 2006. A whole decade. I have been a part of the problem a long time ago. I mean, I appreciate that. I appreciate you tuning in. Sometimes it's those comments, it's that support. You'll be like, maybe I don't believe in myself. Somebody else believe you. Somebody listening to you. It's almost like the crowd effect. Let me see. Stay off the crack. I ain't never used crack before. I ain't never sold no crack, and I ain't never used no crack. So, there's that. But like I was saying, positive energy begets positive energy. All I want is my mile today. I just want to start the day off with a mile. That's the goal. I have to go down in the ankle. I don't want to hit that wall. Needs a Bible scripture. Yeah. It gotta be the right time though. A lot of times you try to push that positivity onto some people, they don't be ready for it. And they might not hear you now, but maybe they'll hear you down the road. I remember I had this world history teacher. His name was Mr. Lockwood, Dr. Lockwood. And in the state of Georgia, we took world history or Georgia history or something like that. But he was like my favorite teacher, man. Mr. Lockwood. Mr. Lockwood was motivating, intelligent, strong. He was a good example of what a man should be, in my personal opinion. And I remember that I didn't always have the best clothes, but I always did my homework in his class. I always was excited about education. And so he used to give me opportunities to shine. I think that's how I got my first girlfriend, because she was in that classroom, and if it was some questions that needed to be answered, well, I got them because I was just into it. I don't know how he made it so interesting, but he made learning fun. And sleep pushed me towards my righteous attitude. But he had said some things to me, and I thought I had heard him then. The sad part is, I didn't really understand what he was saying until I was sitting in the jail cell one day. And that was for a lot of my teachers, like Corn Middle School, Mr. Lee. Mr. Lee was a big old player. I don't even say he was no big old player, but strong black man. Not kind of no nonsense, but if he seen you had potential, man, he would try to build you up. Coach Nord was the football coach. I had a lot of black men, strong men, positive men in the community that I always tried to instill something. I just wasn't always ready. But one day I was sitting in my cell, I was at air, I told man, bro, I heard these dudes. I heard them plain as day. I was like, damn, that's what he was trying to tell me. That's what he was trying to tell me. My little ignorant butt couldn't hear it when I was 18, 17 years old. I didn't understand. Here I am, 20-something, with a decade to serve. Then I heard it. I ain't gonna say it was one of my biggest regrets, but I always wondered, like, and this is what Brandon had said yesterday. Bro, what if you hadn't gone through your trials and tribulations? Would you be as outspoken as you are? Would you be as effective as you are with your goals and stuff? And I said, man, I don't know, bro. That's a really good question. That's a really good question. Sometimes our trials and tribulations, man, they define or they help cultivate our personalities. Like you take an underdog, hey man, because you want to listen, you heard him, but you didn't get the, I did, man. I didn't get the message. But it was powerful. And then, so this is what I did. When I came home, I called Mr. Lockwood. I found him on Facebook. I called him, man. I thanked him. I apologized to him. Told him what kind of positive impact he had on me. Because at the time, I was a case manager for at-risk youth. And I said, I heard you today. And he was like, what you mean, bro? Well, he called me by my name, Dana. I said, man, I told the young man to pull his pants up. And I said, man, I heard you. I looked around to see if Mr. Lockwood was in the building. Because I remember he used to tell me to pull my pants up. So when I called him, he is a doctor and a pastor or a preacher. I'm not sure what his title is, but he got a church. I had drove down to his church and spoke to his kids. He actually patronized my entity, like ran moonwalks for it, man. Like, hey, I don't know where you're from or where you at, but yesterday I spoke to two people that I was in the 7th grade with. Sequoia. I still talk to people that I went to middle school with and high school with. Shouts out to my keys for actually 3 people. Cause I had spoke to Emperor JB, who just came home off an 18-year bid. But I talked to business owners and comedians and people who are influential in the community. And we all have that CK pride, as wild as that may sound. And when I started my business a couple of years ago, maybe 16, 17 years ago, I already see all these moonwalks in them. Man, people who I didn't think was gonna rent from me, they rented from me, bro. That shit felt good. I ain't gonna lie. Cause, bro, they gave me an opportunity. A whole bunch of people, man. All my Cross Keys people, my Redan people, really my DeKalb County people, man. People who knew me from back in the day. Hey, man, say what you want to. These people paid me to complete a task, man. And I completed that task. And it might seem small, but it should make a difference. Because sometimes when you know other people believe in you, it make you believe in yourself a little bit better. You be like, damn, I can do this. I can do this. They believe I can do this. I believe I can do this. Shit, I got this. I got it. I'm gonna ride this out. I got this. That's what I'm on this morning. That's why I'm on this treadmill. It's for me, but it's for you. It's for you, but it's for me. Because you might motivate by way of scripture. But then it might motivate me to motivate somebody else by just that energy. At the end of the day, here's the goal. At the end of the day, we just want to excuse my language. We just want to leave this shit better than what we found it in. That's just the goal for me. I haven't figured it out. I be hearing people talk about this and that. Man, listen to me. I ain't never been there. I don't know nothing about that. What I do know is that my life was greatly affected by the positive energy of others. So, if that's the truth, if I believe that somebody else's positivity affected me in a positive way, as a human being, I have an obligation to pass that positivity. I gotta pay it forward. I gotta pay it forward. Cause it helped bring me out of a dark place. It helped me see things for what they could possibly be. Cause I can get in my head and I can turn a scratch into a wound, a life-threatening wound. But all it takes sometimes is some, man, I challenge you to say 3 positive things to somebody that you don't know. 3 positive things, just to a total stranger. Just be like, oh, I like your hair. You don't have to make that voice, but, oh, I like your hair, or, oh, you smell good today, or, you been working out. Just say 3 positive things to 3 total strangers. Or if you don't want to do 3, just do 1 person. Just say something positive to a total stranger. And watch how that energy begets more positive energy. But it works the same way in reverse. If you go out and you say some negative things to some people, man, that's what it'll be. So, I ain't no scientist. I do have 2 GEDs. And 2 GEDs is equivalent to an associate's degree if you squint your eyes. Don't fucking judge me. But, so when I'm talking to the at-risk youth, I'm trying to explain to them that you have to be conscious of the things that you allow into your spirit, into your body, into your mind. Because if you listen to people killing people in their music all day long, and you just keep listening to it, some kind of way it'll come up out of you. So this is the analogy that I used when I was helping a kid with his homework at Miller Grove. He was behind by 15 assignments. I appreciate that subscription. One of my cross keys brothers, Tory Cloud, let me come in and work with the young man and help him with his homework assignment. Mind you, he's 15 assignments behind, but if we can get these assignments up, he can pull his grade up, and he ain't got to stay in the 11th grade or go to summer school. So, we're in a little private room, and as I'm helping him with his homework, he put a headphone in. So I'm like, bro, we got assignments to do. How you gonna concentrate with your headphones in? He said, no disrespect, Mr. Butler, but I can't concentrate without listening to my music. So I was like, well, let me listen to one of your headphones. Let me see what you're listening to. And it's no disrespect to the artist, but what I immediately heard black people killing black people. This is supposed to be art. This is supposed to be the culture. And what I understand is this. It's just like we was sitting there doing his homework. Let's just say you got an algebra test on Friday. You got an algebra test on Friday, so on Monday, what you do? You study for algebra. Tuesday, you study for algebra. And so forth and so on. So then, this is something that you're putting into your system so that one day you can be tested on it and you can score 100. That's data that's being downloaded. Okay, so what is this music? This music that disrespects our women, that unalives your brother or people of color or other human beings, this too is data or data, depending on where you got your GED from. This information is, you're taking it in. When you take this information in, your test might not be on Friday inside the classroom. It might be Saturday evening at the movie theater. But you done already did the research. So now we wonder how people be tricking themselves off the street. Man, you got to pay attention to what you're allowing to your system. You've been listening to killer shit. You've been playing GTA. You've been doing all this. And I ain't saying you ain't drinking no water in between time, but I'm just saying, you already on go. And you don't understand, you are on go. And so then that's how we'll have individuals, you be like, man, that man stepped on your Air Force Ones and you shot the whole club up. Hey, man, it's free to guys. On this page right here, what I did was, there's a video about 45 minutes, and I just did the reactions after people get sentenced. People crashed out. Hey man, let me tell you something. When it comes down to like jail and court and all this stuff here can be emotional. It can be stressful. When that judge hand your ass that time, shit is mathematical. That man is telling you, man or female, is telling you how much of your time does not belong to you. I'm telling you from an individual that they sat there, when they told me, we want you to plea out to 40 years, man, my knees got weak. I said to myself, why is the air so thin? You want me to plea out to 40 years? 40? I'm fucking 19 years old. But here's the situation. When you out here in these streets and you doing all this stupid stuff, what you think's supposed to happen? As a person, as a business owner, as a taxpayer, at damn near 50, I don't want that around me right now. I live in a quiet neighborhood. I want to be at peace. I don't want none of that nonsense going on around me. So I understand. At the time, I did understand. So what I'm saying is, there's something very definite about when you get sentenced. This shit is humbling. Don't nobody care about your tears. Nobody care about none of that. You're going to chain gang for a long time. Man, I think that if we want to reduce a lot of the things that's going on, And I'm just thinking out loud, maybe we should inform these people. They can't be informed. I think that if, the parental advisory sticker on music, I think that if you're gonna talk about killing somebody, at the end of your music video, at the end of your song, whatever state or region you in, you ought to have to, by law, document what the mandatory minimum is for that crime. That's just how my mind works. Let me see. It's the drugs as a culture. We got to make it cool to not use drugs. Liquor is a drug too. Those are big facts. And it's just a legal drug. A15, the rat. You from the rat? Like Chirac? Alcohol is a legal drug. That's the crazy part. And alcohol kill more people than anything. Or alcohol and cigarettes, I'm sorry. All legal. The number one cause of death in these United States is heart disease. Cigarettes is the number one, well, smoke. Okay, let me try to get back on my time. I just hit my 1 mile too. What time is it? 7:16. We're gonna go to about 7:30. So, damn, what was I talking about? Oh yeah. The parental advisory. Like, cause I just remember listening to UGK, 8Ball, MJG, Tupac. I'm listening to all these people. I know these songs. 666 Mafia. I'm listening to all these songs. I'm tearing the club up. I'm at the gate. I'm a teenager. I'm at the gate tearing the club up, drinking on some Long Island iced tea or that blue motherfucker. I'm in that big crunk with the lady polo on. I'm with whatever you with. Man, I had never been in jail. I had never known what the jail cell was like. I had never known what it felt like to see your classmates graduate, go to college, and live their motherfucking life while you sitting in the cell. Let me tell you something, man. It is something that is aggressively awakening about sitting in the cell for a decade, folks. I ain't gonna even say a decade. I'm gonna say a day. Because sometimes it don't take a decade. I'm just saying a decade because that's what I was getting. But I went to go pay a ticket not too long ago. And I was going to contest it. Because I be reading books and shit. So I'm like, no. Based on these grounds, I'm innocent. So my stupid butt, I done went into the courtroom with this Malcolm X agenda. As soon as I get in there, them folks like, take your head off, sit down. And I just immediately had a flashback. I say, you know what? I remember why I don't break the law no more. I remember why I stay about these folk faith. I don't like to be told what to do. So guess what? I paid my ticket. My son just got out of Wheeler. Yeah, Wheeler bike. I don't know, is Wheeler a private county? I got 6 kids, and I know how it feels to raise these these days. I'm not laughing, bro. Bro, it could be, hey, it could be trying. It could be trying because they got so many distractions, and we got so many distractions. And when we was coming up, it was different. But you know what? When people be saying, in our days, such and such, man, I'm 50, I'm 48. Our generation ain't that spectacular. But I think that how these kids turn out, we're directly responsible. Going to jail, no more. I got my seat. Okay then, and we trucking it. That's what's up, bro. I'm 33 this year. That's what's up. I'm in here, family. What's going on, Rick James, bitch. I'm Rick James, bitch. Excuse my language, y'all. I know we got some people who don't cook. I ain't going to jail no more neither, man. Say, I've been to jail lots of my life, but God changed that around. I'm a law student going to graduate in May. Hey, man, congratulations. That's dope. That's dope. That's positive energy. That's motivation. Chilling, family. Trying to get home like you. Are you locked up, bro? Don't look. Nah, I can't even see that last one. I'm 48. I don't know if that's an 8 or a 0. Cause I ain't got my glasses on. My license plate say, God did. God did. I would cut my music on, but I don't want to get no strikes. 22, have 3 left. Man, we need to do an interview, bro. We need to do an interview so we can let these people know what's going on. 08 Altum, the White Sox play. Okay then. Rich James, we need to do an interview, man, so we can let these people know. If you don't want to blow your spot up, I understand that too. But I got 2 pages. I got this page and I got a page called Best Day of My Life. One word. Best day of my life, but instead of a Y, it's an I. Best day of my life where I interview. I've been doing interviews with people that's locked up, that was locked up. I've interviewed police officers. I interviewed Victor Hill. I interviewed an ex-CEO, I mean not CEO, but CO from TFS State Prison. I interviewed Mike, OG Bro Mike, who was, and Al told me, he was sentenced up under the First Offenders Act and ended up being a CO with the juvenile. And as big of an accomplishment as that is, bro is one of the most rawest lyricists I have ever heard in my life. He ain't talking about that nonsense, but OG Bro Mike, man, y'all go find OG Bro Mike. That man got bars, man. He been having bars since we was at Alto. OG Bro Mike, man. That man the truth. Him and Pee Wee the truth. I got some homies from that Mac Town, man. These guys got God-given talent, man. They got real talent. Don Straw, aka Pee Wee. And OG Bro Mike. Oh, and DQ. They be tripping down here in the South. Country band be trying to take the phone. Fine, I understand. It costs, I know, ain't got time to be playing around. Ain't got time for my boy. They telling me them cell phones cost a couple of $1,000s. You need to interview my son, and while he was away, his baby brother, damn, pass. I'm sorry to hear that. Hey, look, go to my page and leave your information. Go to my IG page. It's Best Day of My Life with an I, not a Y. And just send me your information. Let me know it's you, and we can set that up. Are y'all in Georgia or where y'all at? If you're not in the area, we can do it over the phone. But if you're in Georgia, man, well, I don't say Georgia. I'm in Decatur. But however we can link it up, man, let's inform other people. Sometimes I'll be like, man, you gotta go through what you gotta go through so somebody else don't go through what they go through. And at first, my partner like, man, calm your ass down. You on that Martin Luther King stuff. But I'm just like, well, think about it like this. Let's take the Civil Rights Movement. The Civil Rights Movement, Sister Martha got hit with the water hose and bit by the dog. For freedom and opportunity that she wasn't even gonna be allowed to participate in. She took the water hose for me and you. So if she got bit by a dog, this a hard-working mother who got better things to do besides get bit by a dog and hit with the water hose. And she took it upon herself to handle good business. So, excuse my language, but who the fuck am I to not take my lick when it's coming? Who am I not to get hit by that water hose or bit by that dog? Man, I insist that you hit me with the water hose. I want to be like Sister Martha. I want whenever I get to where I'm going, they be like, you did what you was supposed to do. Come on home. All that ain't for me. Hey man, I'm gonna take my lick. That's why I have found strength, is to be the voice for other people. And I ain't saying I'm perfect. I'm working on myself. I'm in my garage right now. I'm in my garage right now, walking on this cheap ass treadmill. But my energy good. And I'm gonna pass that energy on. And I'm gonna do something good today. And I'm gonna try to tell a story and tell somebody else's story. I'm gonna do whatever I can within my rights, my power, to try to bring some positivity into the world. And I think that, let me see, she walked, so exactly. Hey, at least, okay, okay then. I want to bless you and Rick James. Send me your cash out. I'm trying to think how I can send you my cash out. I guess I could just put it on him. Man, fuck. Oh. I have my cash app on that phone. I'm about to put my cash app on the screen. Give me 2 seconds. I gotta grab this phone. Let me see what Facebook talking about. Oh, that boy like to fail you then. Okay, home, bro. Get Lemonhead in the gym with you. I'm going to pick Lemonhead up them on. Big homie. All right, we off right here. All right, here go my cash app right here. That is my cash app right there. I don't know if you can see that. Let me know if you can see that. Shit, I can't see. I need my glass. It just look unfocused. Let me try it a different way. It's Fun Time. Well, it's FTIMEMOON. $FT. Because the name of my company is Fun Time Moonwalk Rentals. There's got to be another way to pull that up, bro. I can do it like that. I don't know if that'll work. Or choose new photo. No, I don't want to choose new photo. Information. Let me see. It say, be people like this that make it crazy late to y'all more than I can with my own family. Facts. Oh, you gotta appreciate that. Hold on, let me see what bro talking about. Bro say it be people like this that make it crazy. I can relate to y'all more than I can with my own family. Wish I had cash out. They keep shutting my account down. Hey, you know what? I be the same way. I'm the closest to people that, as weird as it sounds, I'm more close to people that I was incarcerated with than I am with other people. I don't know if it's because we've been through the struggle, or it could be somebody that I wasn't incarcerated with, but they have been incarcerated. I feel closer to these people. I don't know why. I cannot explain. But with my moonwalk service, I give discounts to all baby daddies on child support. And this this sounds like a punchline. It's not. So I'm gonna show you. When I came home, I keep saying I got 2 GEDs, but I only got 1 GED. But in the state of Georgia, if you got a GED, Back in the day, you qualified for the Hope Scholarship. So when I came home in 2006, bro, I was like, I want to be a Morehouse man. I was like, I want to go to college. Now, I never made it to Morehouse, but I went to Atlanta Tech first. My plan was to go get my associates at Atlanta Tech, and then I was going to transfer over to Morehouse. But what I didn't know is that when you have a full load, they give you a financial aid check. And my financial aid check was like $2,738, somewhere around there. I know the amount because that's the most amount of money I had ever received without robbing somebody. So I took my financial aid check and I bought my first moonwalk. And then, I'm gonna show you the moonwalks. Let me see. I bought my first moonwalk. And I bought some more. And I bought another. And another. And you say you have no friends? I'm your friend, folks. I just need some water. We all friends. We all family. Whether we understand it or not. Oh man. All right, it's time to yeah, you always got people over here, folks. All right, let's cut some of these lights out. Make our way on down the road. Oh, that hurt. All right, now. I need my keys. Whew. That wasn't bad, man. It's a nice little movement. Whew. All right, y'all. Listen to me. This is my child. It's 7:30, y'all. I need my keys. Whew. Man. I need my keys and my pistol. Mind you, when I say pistol, it's not an illegal pistol. I do have a full pardon from the state. And I do keep that fire on me. Legally. Legal fire. That's only because I want to make it home. What am I, a roach? I don't know what that means, but I mean, we out. I'll catch y'all later.